Good morning. Come on in. Happy Sunday, honeycomb. Good morning. What's up, Michelle? Good morning, Mars. Janelle, my girl. What's up, Sarah? Yes, good morning, everybody. Come on in. Look at this. I blew dry my hair last night. And now I have all the flyaways. Good morning, guys. We're gonna get started this morning. You're gonna need the same thing as always, your band. Mine's gonna be light to medium. Totally up to you, what your preference. You're gonna need a pair of light hand weights, your mat, and some gliders. Yes! Grace! Hi, my girl. So once you guys have all of your things, we're actually going to get set up in a child's pose curl this morning. So when you're ready, I want you guys to start kneeling on your mat, and you're going to take your hands to the glider. Now let's just make sure that when you set this one up, you have enough room, because we're going to quick flip it around after this. So again, you're going to be kneeling on your mat. I'm going to get you set up before I start you off. Hands are going to be on those gliders. Knees are going to be on your mat here. I want you to pull up in your rib cage. Hold your belly button on that spine as you sit back over your heels and extend your arms. So you guys are just going to meet me right here. Arms are going to be nice and long. Sit back through your heels. Take a nice big belly breath for me. And then super slow, you're going to slow round up into your spine here and drag your hands in and under for 1. In and under for 2. Suck your belly in, pull your hands back 3. Hands stop in line with your shoulders on 4. Now slow, start to press those hands forward for 1. Reach back with your hips on 2. Let your head, your neck, your chest hang down to the floor 3. And 4. So our first move today is more about lengthening out that spine here, trying to create a little bit of a stretch as you start to move the body. About halfway through this, I want you to breathe into that lowering, exhale out of that rounding here. Now maybe as we work our way through the 20 seconds you have left, you start to focus a little bit more on that press down through the palms of your hands. 10 seconds, you're going to turn this into a tricep push-up, but we're going to change your knees gliders, hands to your mat. In 3, in 2. So it's just a quick turnaround for me. Kneel down on your gliders and place your hands on your mat here. Now, press those knees back into your modified plank position, and then tuck your frontal hip points under your rib cage. Now you're slowly going to start to press through the heels of your hands, bending at the elbows for 1, lowering down for 2, down for 3, elbows down on your mat. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your hips. 4 count, slow, press into the heels of your hands. Start to pop up onto your hands for 2, Come on up for 3 and for 4. So as you're working through this tricep push-up, I want you to make sure that you're keeping that force stabilization in your core, not allowing your hips to hike up or any rounding in that back. You have about 15 seconds right here, honeycomb, and then you're gonna meet me up on those toes. 5 more. I want you to meet me up on those toes. In 3, you're gonna just tuck the toes under. In 2, so elbows are gonna stay down, toes are gonna step up onto that glider. I want you to just give me that forearm plank. You're holding right here. Stack those elbows in line with your shoulders. Tuck your frontal hip points. Push through the forearms. Start to pike your hips. Go up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, it's up for 4, down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, down for 4. So as you're creating this pike with your hips, focus on that alignment of your shoulders with your elbows here. You want to make sure you're not leaning forward, not dragging with the front of your thighs, but instead using that low belly. Exhale to the top. 3, press your chest back on 4. So just about 20 seconds. You're gonna go for just a quick cardio burst before we step up, start those legs. In 10. You can modify the effort by coming to your knees. In 4, 3, separate your legs. We're gonna walk your plank. Go palm, palm, elbow, elbow. Here we go. Palm, palm, elbow, elbow. Now as you start to lift and as you start to lower, minimize that sway, that back and forth movement with your hips. Go push, push, drop. 5 more. You're gonna hold your plank. In 3, 2, 15 seconds left right here to finish up the warm-up. Tuck your hips, squeeze your glutes. Tailbone is like a third leg. Wrap it down the back of those thighs. 5 more. We're gonna start your legs. 4, 3, 2, here come the legs. You're gonna need your band. We're gonna get set up with your right foot on the glider. After you wrap your left shin into the band and the right arch into the band. Now I want you to take that right leg, right ball of your foot on your glider, add resistance to your band, bend your left knee for 1, bend for 2, bend for 3, bend on 4. So your left knee, trying to bend it enough to pull that left thigh as close to parallel as you can. Now, take that left hip, pull your left hip back, and wrap your right hip forward. Hinge forward, rib cage, draw it in towards your midline, suck that belly in, relax the upper body. We're gonna rise up in 5, up in 4, up in 3, 2, now drive through your left heel and start to slow. Extend that left leg. Drive up 1, up for 2, up for 3, and up for 4. You're gonna sit back down into your lunge for 1, down for 2, down for 3, and down for 4. Keeping just a slight hinge forward with your torso through the extension of that left leg here, right? Protecting that lower back. Now again, pull your rib cage in towards that midline. Send your belly button back in towards your spine. Sharp exhale as you drive. Zip those inner thighs closed. Squeeze your glutes at the top. It's down 1. It's down 2. It's down 3. It's down 4. 15 seconds. We're gonna go for a little variation in your lunge. So we are very much in the left leg here. 8 seconds, find your lunge, find your hold. You ready? 4, 3, so it's right knee, you bend it in 1, you bend it in 2. You send it out 1, you send it out 2. Your right knee is in, right leg, it goes out, it goes out. So as you're bending that right knee, I want you to kind of work that counterclockwise spin in your hips. As you start to wrap that right knee in under the pelvis, you pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Close the ribs, pull your bottom rib down in space here, right? So it would not be a total body workout if you weren't focused just as much on your core as you are in that fire creeping into the left leg. You have 12 seconds here, honeycomb. We go for reach and dig. Your back knee, we're gonna drop it down in 8. Tension on your band. You're gonna start to lower your legs to the floor in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, watch just your knees. You lower down, you lift, extend your legs. You lower down, exhale, power over the left toes. It's down and it's up. So this one's for speed here to kind of spike that heart rate. I want you to try and push a little bit quicker if you can. You're gonna lower down, lift back up. 5 more. I want you to meet me at your base lunge. In 4, in 3, in 2. So right here, drop it down, extend your back leg, and rise up for 1. Up for 2, let's finish this. It's up for 3, it's up for 4. You take it down 15 seconds. You're gonna alternate your stance to a squat. You have 12. Keep pressing through that left leg here. Back of your left glute. Left thigh should feel the fire. 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2. So right here, you're gonna wrap that band around the arches of your the left ankle and the arch of your right foot. Keep that right foot on a glider. I want you to add a little resistance to that band and then meet me down in your squat on 1. Squat down for 2. Squat down for 3. So on this squat, heavy reach back with your hips. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulders drawn back and down. No excessive dive forward here, right? You're just holding for the setup on this one. You're not going anywhere, no movement. Making sure there's no arch or dip in your lower back. Pull the rib cage together. Press it into your spinal wall. You got about 15 seconds left here. Now, I want you to take those knees. Give me a little external rotation with your knees. That should kick on the left outer glute, outer thigh. About 8 seconds, you're gonna start to spread that right leg out beyond your pelvis. Sit back a little deeper. You have 3, 2, right leg. You send it out for 1, out for 2, out for 3, out for 4, right knee, you bend it in for 1, bend it in for 2, for 3, and for 4, just your right leg, kick it out for 1, out for 2, out for 3, out for 4. Keeping your left leg drawn in that isometric squat here. Heavy concentration, focus on your core. Do not allow the rib cage to flare open. Hold your rib cage drawn together. Suck your belly button away from your shirt. I need 15 seconds right here, honest in how deep you can get in that squat. 12 seconds. You're gonna pulse this out. You have 5. Sit back, find your hold in 4, in 3, in 2. On that profile, it's 2 counts. You sit back 1, back 2, start to press up 1, stop at your mid squat. Down 1, down 2, press through the left leg only to lift up halfway. Go back, press up, press up. Remember, you have to line your spinal wall with that belly button here so you don't collapse above the hips. You have 3, you have 2, take it back, find your press. You go out 1, out 2, get deeper, 3 and 4. 20 seconds, I'm asking you to fight for this. Your last leg exercise, honeycomb, is gonna be down on your mat this morning. 15 seconds. Can you bend your left knee a little bit more? Drop your hips a little lower. You have 8 seconds left. We're gonna go directly into some abduction resistance band work in 3, in 2. So here we go. You guys are gonna set up on the mat for me. Right knee is gonna come down on the mat. Right foot holds that band to the floor. Now I want you to extend your left leg and just hold right here. So I'm coming, but hold that left leg up in space. Keep that right shin pressed into the floor. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders, relax your head. You're gonna press, go up. Now take that left heel and wrap it back for 1, back for 2, back for 3, back for 4. You press it out for 1, out for 2, out for 3. Stay with me. It's 1 press right here. You lift it up 1, you pull it in 2, you pull it in 3, you pull it in for 4. So as you guys are creating this tension, this carving out sensation in the left outer glute, left outer thigh, I want you to make sure you're wrapping that right side, the underlying side body, up towards the ceiling here. Nice long neck, leave your head heavy. Squeeze your butt together. Run that tailbone straight down the back of your left thigh. This is finale for your left leg. You have 5. You're gonna extend the leg and hold in 3, 2, 15 seconds, you add a pulse. It's up and down, up, down, up, down. 8 seconds, you're gonna end in stillness. You're gonna lift that left leg up and fight to hold. 3, 2, 15 seconds right here. Stretch that band. I want you to break it in half. Push your right shin into the mat. Raise your left leg a little bit higher. You got 7 seconds left, honeycomb. The left leg is finished. You're starting your oblique work. Not yet. In 3, 2, drop out of that band. We're gonna start your oblique work in a side plank. So whether you wanna modify on your knees or whether you wanna stay on your toes is gonna be your option. I want you to come down onto your left forearm, and then I want you to take your right foot in front of your left foot here. So if you're on your knees, stacked. If you're on your feet, scissor those legs with your right foot in front. Now raise that right arm up towards the ceiling. Hold your side plank. You're gonna create a little bit of an arm variation here. Keep that left hip lifted. Squeeze your butt. 4, you're gonna wrap that right arm under your left armpit. In 3, 2, start to pull the right arm. In 1, in 2, up 1, up 2. It's in, it's up, up. Keep pressing through that left forearm. 10 seconds. You're going on your elbows. You're gonna cross your legs on your gliders. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So come down onto your forearms. Step your toes out onto your glider. Cross your left foot in front of your right. Now, if you can, come down to the side blades of your feet. Now, you're gonna give me a little pike with your left hip. In 3, 2, take your right hip to the ceiling. 2 counts, go up for 2, down for 2. Right hip lifts up for 2, and down for 2. So as you lift that right hip up, I want you to pull it back. Keeping your hips stacked here. Creating that edge with your left hip. Now spread your feet far enough apart so that only your inner thighs are touching together. 15 seconds. You're gonna hold in 8, 6, twisted plank holding, 4, 3, 2, so just holding right here. Pull that tailbone down the back of those thighs, square your shoulders up over your elbows. 12 seconds. Squeeze your butt. Press your left inner thigh away from the floor. 5 more. We're gonna kneel down to finish your obliques. In 3, 2, here we go. Kneel down on your mat. Right knee is gonna be beneath you. Left leg is gonna be alongside of you. I want you to take your upper body, your shoulders, and just kind of hang them over the right side body. Take your right shoulder, pull it to the ground, and then take your shoulder blades, pull them back so your hips and your shoulders are in alignment here. Squeeze your glutes. Now maybe you take that left arm and stack it. We rise up 1, up 2, up 3, halfway up, you go down, 2, 3, 4. So as you're moving in this oblique exercise, I want you to be honest with that burn or that bite that you're feeling in the left side body. You're not coming up enough to release that bite. You want to stay in the muscle group. You want to try and hang in and fight through that fire so we can get to the other side. Failure. Relax your head, find your breath here. Exhale to the top, keeping it nice and slow with control. 15 seconds, you guys are gonna go for a little pulse. The left side body is finished after this. In 10 seconds, you're gonna end the left side of your body with a pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, left arm, little lift, go up a little, down a little, go lift, go lower. Now as you lift, can you brace your abdominals? Tighten up your core muscles, go lift, 10 seconds. You're standing up. We're going right into the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, shake it out. Stand up and grab your band for me. So we're gonna go right shin, wrapped up into the band, left arch, grabbing that band on your glider. Now let's go right down into your lunge and let's hold here. 1, down 2, down 3, down and holding. Right knee is in line with that right hip. Shoulders have a hinge forward. Rib cage, we didn't come this far to let go of your abs. Pull your ribs together. Wrap your left thigh up towards the ceiling for me. Relax the upper body as best or as much as you can. Try not to round forward. Be proud here. Hang in. We're gonna rise up in 5, 4, 3, don't rise yet. Dig a little bit deeper into the base of your lunge and let's go. It's up for 1, slow, up for 2, up for 3, up, but there's resistance on 4. You take it back down for 1, back down for 2, down, 3, down, that's 4. So as you start to rise, it's an anchoring through the right heel of your foot. Zip those inner thighs together. Pull your tailbone straight down your inner thighs here, like a third leg. You guys have 20 seconds before we start that first variation on the right side. 15 seconds. Are you sweating? Are you starting to feel it? In that right glute, that right hamstring? Send me something, honeycomb. Are you out there? You have 5, 4, 3, 2. So take it down to your base lunge. Wrap the right hip back. You're gonna start to pull your left knee in for 1. Left knee in for 2. Left leg out for 1. Left leg out for 2. So as you're bringing that left knee in and out, I want you to make sure that you're really tackling the core stabilization part of this, right? You're finding that balance to almost stay on a single leg here, your right leg, as you slide the left leg in and out. Pull your rib cage down, take those transverse abdominals, hug them in towards your midline. 15 seconds. 10 seconds from right now, you guys are gonna go in for that little cardio burst. 5, hold in your split squat. 3, 2, 30 seconds. Down, reach over. Go down, over. Yep. Down and over. So it's all about powering sharp through that right leg. Down, press, reach. Go down, press, reach. Come on. Down. Halfway through this, how much weight can you dedicate to the right leg? Press that ground away. Reach those arms. You have 8 seconds left. Hold. 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, freeze. Back leg out for 1. Control this. Out for 2. Out for 3. Wrap that left thigh up. Let's go. Up 1. Up 2. Up 3. And up 4, right? So those slow twitch muscles, they're what's responsible for your endurance, helping you get better. Right here, right now, for the last 10 seconds, we find that squat, that outer glute, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, let's go. So you're gonna be in that squat position. Reach back with your hips. Keep your weight greater in that right leg than your left leg. Send that left leg out beyond your waistline. Catch your breath. I hope you need it. Lift your shoulders. Sit back with your hips a little bit more. Roll the back of your hips into that spine here. 15 seconds. Can you add a little bit more of an extension on that left leg? Pull your ribs in. Don't press them out. No arch in that lower back. No excessive lean forward here. We're strong. We are capable of doing the left knee in, out. 3, 2, 1. Left knee is in for 1. Left knee bends in for 2. It's in for 3. And it's in for 4. So what makes this so amazing is that you're controlling not just the speed, the movement of the exercise, but you have total control over the form in your body, right? Anybody could do this fast. Everybody could probably do this fast. What I'm looking for is more control, more efficiency, right? Chest is up, no dip in that lower back, hips are staying drawn back behind that right knee here, really just eating away at that fire, that heat in your outer glute, outer thigh. Finding your strength at maintaining. 10 seconds. You're gonna go for that little pulse. Half up, half down in 5, 4, 3, so add resistance here. Roll your frontal hip points, find your pulse. You go down, you go down, you go up, you stop halfway. You sit, you sit, you sit up, just halfway. So never taking out the bend of your right leg here. Never shifting your weight into your left leg. Never releasing your core. You're relentless. For 5, we go back full range, kicking the left leg to the side. 3, 2, stop at the bottom. We go out 1. Come on, out 2. Out 3, suck that belly off your waistband. Walk it in 1, control. In 2, in 3, in 4. I hope you can sit down lower here. I hope you can add just half a centimeter more of a challenge. 10 seconds, you're on the mat with me to finish your legs. 8 seconds, meet me on your mat. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, so you're gonna meet me on that mat. I want you to take your left knee down. I should go this way for you. Your left knee down and your right outer glute, outer thigh up towards the ceiling. You're gonna hold first 15 seconds here just to make sure that we can release the head, release the neck, stack the ears, stack the shoulders, pull the right hip back, roll the tailbone down. You have 5. We're gonna pull that right heel back in 3, 2, so your right heel, we take it up 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, right leg, you send it out, 2, 3, 4. Keep that left oblique, pulling away from the floor. 15 seconds. You have that kick to the ceiling. 8 seconds. Straighten out that right leg and hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, just a little kick. Go up and down. So it's nice and sharp. I don't want you to focus on the down. I want you to squeeze your butt, pull your tailbone through the back of your right leg. 8 seconds, just lift and hold. In 4, 3, hold it right here. No sinking into that left side. Your hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, head is heavy. Right oblique is on deck. Drop that band, set up for your side plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, right forearm is gonna come down onto the mat. Knees, I'll show you knees on this side. Hold here. Squeeze your butt. Pull your tailbone down. You're going to tuck that left arm. In 4, in 3, in 2, that left arm, you start to thread it under your right armpit for 1 and for 2. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to make sure your hips are silent, they're stationary. You don't allow the left hip to wrap forward here. 15 seconds. What if you added a little bit more of an edge into that right hip? You're going to find that little pike in your twisted plank. In 3, 2, elbows to your mat here. Again, knees will be the modification. Legs will add the challenge. You're gonna start to pull up for 1 and up for 2. Press it down for 1 and down for 2. As you're pulling that left hip up to the ceiling, I want you to press it back at the same time. Focus on those shoulders staying in alignment with your elbows. Focus on that breath here. Squeeze those inner thighs together. We've got about 10 seconds. You're gonna finish in your hold. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Draw that tailbone down. Press that right hip up. Hold that bite in your right side. 5 more. On your knees. In 3, in 2. Here we go. Right down onto your knees for me. Right leg extends long. You're gonna take the left shoulder, lower down 1, down 2, down 3. You're holding here. Tuck the hips, brace the core, shift the shoulders back. Option to use that right arm. Stack that right arm up over your shoulder for a little bit more of a bite. You have 3, 2, take the left shoulder and lower down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, down for 4. Exhale, pull up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, and up for 4. You guys are finishing. About a minute left in your right oblique. And then you're moving into your 60-second finale. That is it. The end is very near. I want you relentless in that core. Tackling all 4 sides of that abdomen. Top, bottom, right, left. Go to work right here. 15 seconds. You have 10 seconds left. You're gonna finish with that pulse. Stack that right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 20 seconds. Little up, little down. Pull your shoulders back, up and down. Little up, little down. Go, lift, lower, squeeze your butt. 10 seconds, you guys are gonna meet me in that plank position. 5 more. You meet me plank in 3, in 2. So right here, I want you 20 seconds of mountain climbers. Right foot, left foot on a glider. you're gonna start to drag your right knee in, send your right leg back, draw your left knee in here. So this is a marathon, right? It's not about how fast you come out of that gate. It's about crossing the finish line. This is not the only time I'm gonna have you doing mountain climbers. 10 seconds. Lock into your plank and hold. 4, 3, 2, fight for your plank here. Perfect form. Roll the frontal hip points up. Send your chin over the fingertips. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Raise those heels. 10 seconds. You tackle your final challenge. You run out those mountain climbers here in 5, in 4, 3, 2, last 20. Go home. It's right and left. As fast or as slow as you need this to be to conquer your 30-minute workout. Let's go. Let's do this. 10 seconds. You have 8 seconds and we are out of here, honeycomb. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Whew. Sit back over those heels, extend those arms, meet me in your child's pose. Let your chest and belly hang over those thighs. Relax your head, take a nice big deep breath, inhale. Exhale, I want you to come on up. Clasp those fingertips together behind your back. Pull your hands down the back of those thighs. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Hang in, hold there for a minute. Step that left foot forward, slide the right knee back. Meet me in that hip flexor stretch. Now maybe you bring that right hand down alongside the left foot. Open up into that side stretch. Left hand back down to the mat. Sit back over your right heel. Extend the left leg nice and long. Walk the left knee back. Step the right foot forward. Slide into that hip flexor stretch for me. Sit back. Extend the right leg. Take that side body stretch if it feels good for you. Any other stretches, exercises, honeycomb, take your time, recover. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday morning with me. I hope you feel good. My name's Marissa. Happy weekend.